Hey everyone, how's it going? I can't believe it's day 9 already. I challenged myself to go live each day for 10 days to come on and just talk a little bit about some of the things I've learned so far from hosting the Widowed Parent podcast. And today, like yesterday, I am going to share something that I learned from Pease at Kate's Club, which is in Atlanta. Yesterday I talked about what I learned from her about traumatic grief, and I found that really interesting. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about something else. One of the things I learned from her is that I need to make it really clear to my kids that I get to worry about the adult responsibilities of running the family, and they get to worry about the kid responsibilities. And this has come up in other discussions as well with some of my other guests, and the idea that sometimes kids get the idea or they get to worrying that if the mom is a surviving parent, and maybe if she hasn't worked outside the home before, or maybe if both parents were earning income, the kids sometimes end up worrying that mom isn't going to know how to take care of those breadwinner responsibilities. And conversely, if the dad is a surviving parent, sometimes kids worry that the dad's not going to know how to take care of all those responsibilities that maybe the mom used to do, like filling out the permission slips and handling the school arrangements and the extracurriculars and things. So this idea that, whichever parent is the surviving parent, needs to make it really clear that that they're the parent and the kids don't have to step into the role of their deceased parent. And this actually came up with so when my husband died, my kids were 9 and 11, so my son was 11, and he was getting his hair cut, and the woman who cuts his hair was saying to him, "Oh, now you need to be the man of the house. Now you need to take care of your mom." And, he was 11 years old. He was probably approaching 12 at the time. And I just thought, no, he doesn't need to try to fill his dad's shoes. He's an 11, 12-year-old kid. He needs to be an 11, 12-year-old kid. And so, hey, Will, good to see you. Thanks for coming on. So but I didn't really know how to react to her when she said this. So, anyway, one of the things that I learned from talking with Lane was that it really is important to be to be the parent and to make sure the kids aren't worrying about the things that the adults should be worried about. So I said, what does that mean? Like, what does that look like? Because I think there's a fine line between, or there could be a fine line between helping out around the house and pitching in. And when does it become too much? When does it become, taking on the parent's role? And so she said that she thinks, as parents, we know our kids pretty well. And, if a kid, if a 12-year-old is helping with some of the, helping with dinner, or, a kid is maybe they cook one night a week, or they're helping with their siblings, those are kind of normal, age-appropriate family things. And, because we have to teach our kids these skills and responsibilities and have contributions around the house. So that's all very normal and kind of age-appropriate. And maybe because, one parent has died, maybe there's a little extra to do. But she said, if it starts to cross a line where, a child maybe is acting as the parent to their siblings all the time, or they're worried about how the bills are going to get paid, or they're worried about those kind of adult things, then that's when we need to make really clear that that we get to worry about that as the parent, and that they should worry about their chores and their schoolwork and things like that. So I thought that was a really interesting point, and was really glad that we had that discussion. You could listen to episode 11. We talked about it more fully there, and hopefully that helps a little bit, though. And sorry guys, it's been a long day. Hey Katie, thanks for joining. It's been a long day, so I think I'm probably not going to go on too much longer here. Switch to reading soon. I've been trying to add some more reading to my calendar. And I'm reading lots of interesting books that I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys too. So, hey Nicola, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Anyway, I did talk to Lane from Kate's Club for episode 11. If you happen to live in Atlanta, I encourage you to look up Kate's Club because I think they have some really fantastic programs there. And I think that's all for tonight. And tomorrow will be day 10 of my 10-day challenge. So I look forward to coming back on and talking with you about what I learned from Pam Garamone, who's a positive psychology coach. And she had some fun tips and some really interesting things to say there. So I'll be back tomorrow and look forward to talking with you then. Bye.